Good afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist Age forecast, guys, and I hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Monday afternoon, guys. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I actually just can't wait for 2020. It's sad growing up, but yeah, I'm gonna have this video is gonna be on now Winter Storm Gage, but actually on focusing on the northeast here. We're seeing a couple power outages in areas in the Ohio Valley and the Northeast. We're gonna be looking at Ohio Valley and Northeast, but really the Midwest won't be seeing that much necessarily. That really much, maybe a couple hours, maybe just in scattered little areas, but Northeast is going to be very widespread. We're going to have a couple power outages here in Ohio, even New York, so we have major issues, and also we're going to be seeing freezing rain and ice continuing to get a lot worse as we get in the overnight hours. That's going to cause a lot of travel issues. Again, also going to cause a lot of power outages, and it's just going to be a huge mess. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We are one subscriber away from 1,970, guys. It really means a lot. I just need one more, guys. So if you are new, be sure to subscribe. I do daily weather forecasts. Also, be sure to share the channel with any friends or family that you think love this, that will like this channel, to help me grow. I know we can get to 2,000 with the support of all you guys, and also share the channel to any friends or family that you think are in the way of the system. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so we're going to be looking at the National Weather Service again. We have all of this, again, still from Gage. But in today's video, we're going to be focusing, or in this video, we're going to be focusing on this little area. But I'm going to still go over all the advisories and alerts. So again, we still have winter storm advisories now throughout areas near south, near Lansing. Also, we have areas near the South Bend, Indiana area as well. Also, Madison, Wisconsin, and even just a couple miles north of Milwaukee have all been added to winter weather advisories. To know, again, University of Wisconsin's in there too. Sioux Falls and Michelle are still under winter storm advisories. It's going to have that again, that second band that's going to dip down just a little bit, but it won't really be that bad tomorrow. Still have a couple advisories into the areas of southeastern North Dakota. That's where we had those blizzard warnings earlier. What was it today? I think it was earlier today or it was either earlier today or last night where we had the blizzard warnings. And then we still have some for areas near Minneapolis, Rochester, and St. Paul. And we also have a couple for not far from Grand Rapids. And then we have windstorm warnings now for Marquette, Michigan, areas near Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Again, Green Bay also in those advisories as well, but soon will be in the warnings. Duluth, Minnesota is also in the windstorm warnings. And then we have windstorm advisories now for areas near Burlington, Vermont. We have areas near Portland, Maine, all the way to far northeastern Pennsylvania, the Poconos. And then we even have a couple advisories near Providence, not far from Hartford, and then a couple advisories just outside of Boston. And then we do have ice storm warnings in effect for our areas near southern New York, just a couple miles northeast or northwest of New York City, and even far western Connecticut and Massachusetts. Like I said, that's where we're going to be seeing a ton of ice, freezing rain. That's going to cause a lot of issues. We have windstorm warnings now near Augusta, Maine, areas all the way to Caribou, Maine, much of the kind of western part of Maine. We have upstate New York under windstorm warnings, southern Vermont, even much of Concord, New Hampshire, and even near White Mountain. So definitely going to be a huge threat throughout the areas in the Northeast and New England area. So again, here's a new GFS 430 update. As we get in the next 6 hours, again, we're going to be seeing a ton of ice throughout areas near Vermont, a ton of ice near southern Maine and far eastern New Hampshire. Again, we're just going to be seeing rain throughout areas into the northeastern coast. So again, areas near Allentown, areas near Harrisburg, Philadelphia, New York City, Atlantic City, almost all Long Island areas near Hartford, Providence, and Boston, and even Foxborough. You guys are all going to be just seeing some light to moderate rain. We're going to be seeing your heaviest rain near areas into northern Connecticut and even near Livingston, New Jersey. You're going to be seeing a ton of rain. Albany is going to be getting like a rain snow mix. It's going to be very slushy, not going to be really fun at all. And we're going to be seeing some very heavy snow just in upstate New York, a couple miles west, or a couple counties west of Albany, as we now get in the next 12 hours, it actually just become a lot worse in the New England area. And start being seeing very heavy snow throughout areas into western Maine. Again, we're also going to be seeing a ton of lake effect snow coming. Again, this is part of Gage, and then here's another part of Gage. And Gage is going to come throughout areas in the Ohio Valley. That's what we're going to be watching right here. And we're going to be seeing lake effect snow right after. It's going to add a couple inches throughout areas. So we're going to be talking about the lake effect snow and even the areas in the, again, also Gage. We're going to see a couple snow showers near Bern, Indiana, areas near northern Pennsylvania, northwestern Pennsylvania, but again, it's going to be very light. But we're going to be seeing very blizzard-like conditions right areas near Concord, New Hampshire, and then our heaviest will be out here into areas near western Maine. In the next 18 hours, that's when we have kind of really intensifying quite a bit out here into the Michigan areas near Muskegon. Michigan are going to be seeing blizzard conditions likely. Just going to be incredibly heavy right here. Yeah, I'm going to probably post a morning upload on this, and then I'll have a different upload later tomorrow afternoon. That's going to be a surprise, and I'm actually possibly thinking about doing a triple upload, but I'll let you guys know later. And then we'll be seeing blizzard conditions likely for upstate New York and the national park. Going to be seeing very heavy snow for areas into the New Hampshire and Maine border. Also going to be seeing a ton of snow on near Bangor and Caribou. And then the second wave of Gage is going to come within the next 24 hours into the Ohio Valley and even kind of connect with the first wave. So it's going to get a lot bigger. Areas near Toronto can get some snow. So definitely going to have some major areas. Cleveland and Toledo and even areas into Buffalo and Erie, Pennsylvania are going to be included. Fort Wayne, South Bend, even Bern, Indiana, going to be getting also some good amount of snowfall. Areas near also areas near Detroit, Lansing, and even and Grand Rapids within the next 30 hours. It does become a lot worse out here into the northern Maine area, into complete blizzard conditions, and then lighter snow getting to Pittsburgh, northern West Virginia, much of actually all the way to Rochester, New York, and that should be out of the way within the next 48 hours. Now we're going to be looking out here into the NAM 3KM model, and again, within the next hour, we're going to be seeing a ton of ice and blizzard conditions right here into southern Maine. So definitely be seeing a huge travel issues as it's really dark already in the New England area. And as we get in the next 6 hours, those ice becomes a lot more widespread. It's also going to be sleet. We're going to see this getting into areas near Augusta, Maine, areas near Concord, New Hampshire, southern Vermont, areas into far west or central Massachusetts. We'll actually see more of a freezing rain. And you're going to be seeing also some very heavy rain out here into the areas in Connecticut and Massachusetts or southern parts of those states. Within the next 12 hours, all the way to 14 hours, we're going to see the snow getting a lot more widespread into central New Hampshire. Going to get a lot worse as we're going to be seeing that snow getting a lot worse for Muskegon, Michigan as well. Just complete blizzard conditions. It's just going to be quite a mess, and we're going to start seeing these bands starting to get closer to each other within the next around 16 hours. And then as we get in the next 24 hours, we're going to be seeing complete whiteout conditions right here into northern Maine near Caribou. It's just going to be a mess out here. Again, not many people live there, but it's just going to bring in complete whiteout conditions. Look how it's all the way to the pink. That's how heavy it's going to be. You're going to start seeing areas all the way over here into Pennsylvania, near Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo. You're going to start seeing some heavy snow at this point within the next 23 hours. And then as we get later into tomorrow, within the next 28 hours, we're starting that heavier snow near Rochester, New York. Syracuse is going to start getting a band, and then we'll start seeing that snow arriving near Pittsburgh. It'll be very light, but we could actually see a couple, some accumulation, but not going to be too bad. And then again, it should be out of the way within the next 35 hours. But now we're going to be looking at snowfall for the GFS here. Again, as we look, looks like we're going to be seeing around an inch to only a trace for Pennsylvania or for Pittsburgh, and they're not going to be getting really snow that long. Looks like we'll be seeing up to 3 to 4 inches throughout areas into far eastern West Virginia or eastern West Virginia. Around 3 to 4 inches for Cleveland, Ohio. Again, guys, I'm going to be doing another update on the Midwest and Northeast tomorrow. So again, I'm just going to do a quick video in the Northeast as it's getting really just getting a lot worse with the ice and all that. So again, we're going to be seeing up to 7 to 9 inches left to come to areas into the northern western coast of Michigan. You'll be seeing around 5 to 7 inches throughout areas near Muskegon, areas also near Fort or South Bend around 2 inches. Looks like areas near Fort Wayne around an inch, really maximum. Around a good around 4 to 5 inches for Erie, Pennsylvania, and then Buffalo around 3 inches. Looks like we're going to be seeing a good amount of snow throughout areas into northwestern Massachusetts on this one. We're seeing up to 7 to 9 inches of snowfall, and even up to 14 inches throughout areas a bit out of the way, a couple counties away from Rochester, and then upstate New York can be seeing up to around 6 to up to 11 to maybe even a foot of snowfall in these little areas right here, and the little dot right here. And then we're going to be seeing a good amount of snow near Burlington. Going to be seeing around 3 to 5 inches of snowfall. Has gone down a little bit. And then 8 to 10 inches for much of Vermont. Concord, New Hampshire, going to be seeing around 4 inches. And then areas into north central, going to be seeing around 14 inches. And then snowfall totals have increased a ton throughout Maine. About 80% of Maine, you can see more than 5 inches. Caribou, Maine, going to see around a foot of snowfall. Areas near Portland, around half a foot, as well as areas near, you're just going to be seeing near Portland and Augusta, going to be seeing around half a foot of snowfall. As we quickly look throughout the Nancy model, again, shows around, well, that's weird, shows around the same totals throughout Erie, Pennsylvania. Why is it doing that? Again, up to 7 inches of snowfall. Again, we're going to be seeing a ton of snowfall out here into the western coast of Michigan. Again, up to 7 to 9 inches right here. Also, Muskegon being involved in that. And then around, again, areas near Cleveland are around 3 inches as well. Again, not going to be that bad. But actually, right here is a big difference, showing up to around 2 feet of snowfall areas outside of Rochester. Quite a big difference. And then again, it's still going to be up to close to 3 feet in areas near the Appalachians in New Hampshire. And then showing another area around 2 feet of snowfall out here into Maine. So definitely be a big threat. Again, let's say around the same totals, Concord, or same totals for big areas, except for like these little scattered areas showing like an extra 10 inches, but only a little bit of areas again, but still up to around. Actually, there's a difference for Portland, Maine. Actually, looking like you can get around a foot of snowfall in this one, and again up to around a foot of snowfall throughout western Massachusetts. But yeah, it's gonna be a major small system. Again, it's not gonna be super duper big or all that, but it's still gonna get a ton of snowfall. So we only have minor outage events, but I think we could have a couple major ones as we get later into tonight for Maine and maybe Massachusetts. Again, we have 44 up to 45,000 out for Michigan. Make sure to refresh this really quick. So actually, yeah, we have now up to 45,600 out. Power outages from Michigan, so definitely going to cause a ton of more power outages. Indiana 362, but right next to that 11,500 for Ohio. So again, we're really seeing the worst of it entering right, or actually I should not use that color, entering right here into the little panhandle right here in Michigan. That's where we're going to be seeing the blizzard conditions, and then very soon we'll see these totals really ramp up into the western coast. So definitely be seeing a major outage event, very possible for Michigan, and even Maine can get involved in this. Looks like Maine is actually only already at 1,400, and it's really not even at its worst yet. So definitely have to watch out with that. Areas near New York now are up to 11,300, Pennsylvania 2,000, and New Jersey 781. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will let you guys know. I'll let you guys later. If I'm going to do a triple upload, because I'm planning on doing my January forecast tomorrow. I'm going to start making my maps right after this. But yeah, I might have a triple upload tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys are excited, and bye guys.